Go, go.
Sun's high already, betcha, and you barely gathered a second muscle.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for Olgierd von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Olgierd von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
They purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but you... Ataman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
I happen to like it. Especially the two ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. Ooh. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live!
Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us!
Well, we haven't a choice now. Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its...
Blimey. Let's take one down, pass her around. 99 barrels of rum
Black
on the
pudding,
wall.
cures any hunger. Hey, aye. Aye, rum in 99 barrels. That'd be a good time.
What do you say we look for the cellar, cozy up to a hefty jug? Aye, you drunk. Go on.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few...
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No. But Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Find the bastard who did this.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead. Not unlike yours.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. Look for me in Oxenfurt!
Chaps, that's so.
They eat and
You that
drink
mad
and
cunt,
smoke
you
and
kings.
fight and dance with
Guests,
lasses,
fish
bride
and bloomers.
body. All stink after 3 days.
Long live.
Halt!
This
Shut.
already paid.
Spy.
What's going on here?
Reporting the capture of a suspicious
A witcher'd make as good a spy. I catch you extorting coin again, you'll go straight to the... And you, Witcher, best get...
Thanks.
spreads disease, terrorism and desertion. Greet.
Show me what you... So long.
Greet.
Show me...
We'll deal with the witches, then we'll come for
Oi,
you.
why there? What for? Life kick you in the ass? Had enough? Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that alley, eh? Best of devoured dozens of babies, folks. And many a war fighter's gone in and never come.
Boot prints. Large. Man's most likely. Not only women came looking for the cursed prince. Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this. Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
I'm trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt.
I'll want to hear the long...
Sure.
Redanian army force you to come here too?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a...
Why'd they send you down here?
I need a venom sample. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many
Plan to kill the beast.
Nice of you to offer.
Creature's dangerous.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself.
Fine. Your choice.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls. Careful, monster might still be here. Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful. Gonna hang your head from my saddle. Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later. Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later.
Geralt, are you all right?
I'm fine. You?
I told you. Vern had a key to the grate. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that? What?
Franz had a leg wound.
Mm-hmm. Just,
Managed to apply anything to it?
yes, some spirit.
Look, half of Franz's leg is... Other bodies were untouched, except...
Are you
Doubt we'll learn any...
right behind you?
Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Shawnee, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings.
Shawnee, watch out! Move! Shawnee, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that would be best.
Shawnee, watch out! Move! Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. Dead drowners everywhere. Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. I'll get to work. You'd be better off waiting for me.
But-
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the
Fine.
Shawnee, look at me. Promise?
I promise.
Good. Now
Be careful.
ugly bastard.
Halavath. Galavekar. Gadarash Isle Woot.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarth Isle, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Afir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honour, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. Tried to break out yet?
Bah, used every ounce of charm I got, nothing doing. Might be my Afiris, Rusty.
My Afiris non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you something that time.
Elkal. Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar u Albata Agel.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar, Carverethener. You'd be dead already. Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna. It's the king's. We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Vailth Aleche ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal!
Vilth.
Vilth. Alche ul egulath.
Elkal. Inkal avre ikel ugehereven ulviter.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles, and they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
There's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but I doubt either will talk to you. How was you? Catch some shut-eye, not go on flapping me tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
Not really.
Gaunter O'Din, known also as Master Mirror. We met in White Orchard. I helped you. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look because you do wish to disembark.
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you...
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But...
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So...
Yes?
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the cross... and...
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. They'd be primed to sleep through the whole thing.
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see it.
What kind of hell?
Charring, flames, and water. This is for regicide and
Shut up and fight.
Whoa!
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind. Farewell. Not so fast, Roach. Curious place for...
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a
Care to drink with us?
Why not?
And when a man is thirsty, melancholy.
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed. Don't be vulgar. What will our new friend...
Vodka's gone. What's the problem?
Oh, shut it, Gutter.
Fine, I'll...
Beware of them witch. Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
And he will come for you, all to reclaim, no smile to console. In a fire to gore and torment you till the stars expire.
Know what rhymes with wicked wit? My things, before I took...
Must be a slip.
Shut your...
So then, we are...
Yeah.
Of course. captured and displayed.
Hey-ya!
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose.
Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
Thanks for your help, really. But you could have chosen more conventional means. Given me the key to my cell, for instance.
Oh my, far too simple. I dislike simple solutions. Do you like them?
Doubt we're here to talk about my preferences.
True. I'd much rather tell you about an individual of interest to us both. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who...
Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you've dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one.
What about you?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due,
But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying von Everec I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does...
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are.
Fine. I'll go...
That is all I...
Now remove the dead.
Naturally. Just as soon as you can... Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet...
Another debt to collect.
Perhaps.
Looking nothing like a good man.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up in... Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some...
Could say so. Manners burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking.
Plain to see. Where's old...
Damned if I know. Must be...
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your...
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite-like, and you'll...
And if I don't?
Then I'll get angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've...
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead.
Just what the fuck is it to you, Annie?
Nothing really.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that.
What is this row? Are you not done with him? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away. Now, where were we?
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Killed the beast in this...
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. Was it
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man.
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into...
Gaunter O'Dim.
No. I've come...
You know, you first must...
Grant you 3 requests. By proxy.
Not so fast.
But you'll do it. Of that I'm certain. Did you know Olgierd was the one to turn the Ophir? Did he not mention that bit? Well then, Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dim. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir?
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2, then we shall speak of the third.
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated.
You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Go on, don't think twice, just buy. Hey!
Try not to dis-
Look.
Let me...
Greet.
Show me... So long.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you all right? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that, medic. Not like a scholar at all.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they've brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them.
Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Long story.
Give me its essence.
The essence? I'm deeply in debt to a man named Gaunter O'Dean.
Who's this?
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
You don't know?
He's very powerful. That's all I need to know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
boy.
Water!
Ow! Master! I look better, don't I?
Sod off.
Best ways this side of the bottom. Everyone to me!
What can I...
Let me see.
It's done. It's done.
It's ready. Get a peek at my way.
Lovely.
Oh, well, good thing we'll leave soon.
Hey-ya!
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind. Farewell.
Come on, Roach.
Slower. Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friend's. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. This is no crypt. Wait here. It's a full-blown mausoleum. Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Eulalia von Everec died in 1250. Probably shouldn't touch that. votive fire, lit in honor of the dead. Old custom. Alexei, age 19, beloved son and brother. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room. Life and death, fire and blood. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger.
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everek's rise only for von Everek blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet all... You die here! Come on! Kill him, von Evereks.
For Olgierd's blood.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Evereks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everek, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he's still... How much...
Think one night should do the trick?
Wait, just... What the blistering...
You're a ghost.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't...
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct?
How? No can do. Besides...
Then bloody come up with another way.
Come on.
I'm not to waste...
You this big a pain in the ass when you were...
Do not anger me, boy. If I but one...
So what do you propose?
Ivan.
Oh no, not gonna...
Oh yes.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smellings?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely. And so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt? What?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir. Blast. Fine, fine. Yeah, definitely.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me.
Need to set a few ground.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's...
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his... So...
Wait a minute.
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually...
What if I want to talk to you?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the near...
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you...
Good heavens. That's damn... No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening...
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet...
Oh, I don't like this.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in... Could we not meet after the ceremony?
All right. Seem...
Splendid.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his... So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep...
Let's say we were...
You tried to hide it, but I smelled it. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier. So, Witcher...
Let's go.
On... A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not plowed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in there? With fleshy lasses. This whole witch's life.
See you know your horses. Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. All the cocksucker Yaramir quarters.
Neckar's surface here. Dig their way out. Your head from my saddle. Neckar's surface here. Dig their way out. No sign of her yet. We need to wait. Fuck.
Behold! Wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold! Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in a...
Don't happen to have a robe.
What do you mean?
All in all, why?
Ah!
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must... May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner...
Finally, something...
You get till midnight.
That's not enough.
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal.
So be it.
This... I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overlay... But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the...
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned?
What a lovely rowan.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgierd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now.
For you, my rowan petal,
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Delighted you made the... Let's go kill some monsters!
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
We'd
Yes?
have trekked from Kavir if we'd had to. This is your special day.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Look at the fool! No, please, no! To catch a painted pig. Smearing now.
What sport is this?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench.
And the rules? One must be a...
Nay, any man can try his luck.
All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in...
Sounds like
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
Master Witcher, we had...
Your family had an ample pen, didn't...
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves...
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may...
What do you say to that, Shani?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs.
How does my heart's captor like
The rag-stuffed piggy? What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still.
Perhaps you're...
Rubbish. I'm every
Is that so?
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the...
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage.
Fine, I'll stay.
Did it hurt terribly?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. I shall make a true lady of you.
Salons? But really? Actual salons?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our Dow on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk
Easy, lads. No harm done.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there, talk?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me...
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence...
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fair eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everec of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That doesn't...
Show us what you...
Hot damn, boy. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your god, you ploughing.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. I had enough peasants. Who else wants a shave? Yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged...
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charm?
It worked. More...
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding.
Fine. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely.
You made this mess.
Oh.
Your methods... quite unusual.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question.
So...
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right?
Fine. So good to shake the Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
Seen what he pulled from the water?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes. Case.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot.
Oh, look, dearie.
We'll poke you.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip-in.
Never. Us
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dived... Just when you think you know all the Plowshack's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Shoe fishing skills or something.
What do you want?
Just when you think you know all the Plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Yes. So now the talk's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Just when you think you know all the Plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Yes. So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond. I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to...
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned...
Well, find the owners of those shoes.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. Oh, well.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in.
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my...
Today they make...
And now, a special...
At last, music for our...
Oh, you're rather good at...
They say dance is a mere foretaste of... more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's... See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely... Seems the music in the evening draw...
What are you doing? Have you lost...
I have my...
We must agree. You can say...
Don't be upset.
I'm not upset. Just...
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I...
You're incorrigible.
Could I talk to Geralt?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man...
Please.
See how I've read...
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost is inside you.
I feel everything. Don't have any control over...
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself?
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should...
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about...
But what?
But
I'll hope...
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order.
You can shut up.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Happened to see the man who...
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never...
Gontaro Dim, Master Mirror. Yeah.
Consider that he...
Promise you this much.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood...
Better. Come, Shawnee. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Perhaps you care.
Most certainly would. It's no...
Like I...
Would you call...
Shut up.
Let us...
What's your...
Everything. You shall see...
Normally we...
I needn't...
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the whip.
Oh, weaseling out.
Feel good? Lose...
I meant to win, give you the coin.
But you lost, so now...
I say, he talking to himself.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll...
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say, Don...
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I...
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks his blood may have...
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink!
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher!
Hear that, Shani?
No.
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as every...
Lives down the hill.
Oh, I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward, to the next diversion. I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf. He arrived.
Do you need...
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for pauper.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding. Calm yourself, Dumpling.
Ow! The man's got ass ears. He should first seek to help himself.
Oh, such ears might be
Oh, I doubt.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I.
Oh, mighty generous offer.
Matters not. Witchers...
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort.
I shall find...
We thank you.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but...
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But...
Fine.
X!
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find...
Relax. You'll be back in no...
Tally-ho.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Anyone at all?
Missing man,
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a...
I saved your...
Of course.
I say, cracking good meat.
Fuck. Those are excellent ears.
You can forget about... Look at yourself, man. You're...
First off, that's bollocks.
Oh, you... Now...
But...
Silent.
Yes.
Good. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Gads! Bear!
Seems there shall be no tricks. We must inform the bride's mother the magician turned coward. He failed.
No, we did.
Seems to be in a muddle or so.
Might have eaten some.
The dog's small beer.
I agree.
I regret the...
You think so?
Holy, you marry your daughter off today.
Witcher speaks wise word.
Yes, let's.
My first Witcher contract didn't turn out as I'd hoped, yet I still had a cracking time. Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken randy. Good ever know that voice.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never, may the sire many a bear, and his gods
Every bloke's this line. That's all I have to say. My mum sees me turn into a strigger. Oh! For dinner.
happy trails.
So, but we can build it, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
White wolves turned us to the white ass.
So I've heard some crackers. Out of it took your... Hey!
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let's.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that. Yes?
Sir?
Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that?
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes?
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we returned.
But what's just as you thought? I find you intimidating. I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that.
You could make yourself useful.
Staring up kids, you're scared.
Happy trails.
That gingerbread's now but flat.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani. All lies, not a word of truth. Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Now revel on. Time well spent.
smart clothes.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us skip.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
Oh! Oh!
Take care, stay safe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I beg to...
What sort of boulder deck?
Quiet.
Time?
Time gives the proper...
So how much it...
That you will not find. Greetings, Shani. My, what a love.
Thanks.
Quite simply,
Is that so?
that you were ever the worst brother, that you envied all...
Rubbish.
Of course, all geared...
I apologize, Sean.
Stop fooling your...
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I hit... Old... What? Sean...
It's...
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
He arrived.
Do you need...
Shut.
Horror.
That'll not...
See.
Grooms.
Cat.
You need...
Oh.
Matter...
He would.
I...
We thank...
Shut...
Relax.
Tab...
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I
The
shall
dog
continue
made
my
these
travails
tracks
while you
true,
rest.
but a
Can't be
small
long
one.
now. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. 2 conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward. Missing? Guess so.
Oh no!
What do...
Don't know. Effective, though. Job done. Climb down.
You sure?
Positive.
Better say...
I saved your life.
Course.
I said.
Fine.
You can forget.
Adjust.
Look at yourself, man.
First off...
Oh, now here's the...
But...
Silence. You will stay...
He...
Good. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Gads! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool. Tell me.
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire.
Indeed, you are not.
David,
Listen here, Master Hat. I'll see. The missing fire. It was my doing.
And Demon?
Haven't a clue.
He hasn't.
Then he's a.
Aye, true.
Your attention, please!
We must watch the trickery. My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher.
No need.
It's lot. Would you shut that? Every you met. No, I need.
You lose, Witcher. No weaseling out.
Feel, but you lost.
We can't just
agree.
Here, roads. Exact. Time.
I hear it. Me.
And what's?
I. Oh.
I think he was charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Yes, yes.
Oh, scary. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let's see.
But how so? Just like that?
Let's sit. I know.
Just like that?
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
But what's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and...
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cold, may they sire many of them, and be gods
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what... Oh, and what grace.
Thanks.
What's
quite
Time?
Time give
So how much?
that. Greetings. My what? Quite simply, that you were ever the.
I can't.
That's good. Oh,
Olgierd was my...
the
He made it. I hid in a cellar.
I'm rather cute.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for... What do you get?
I shan't disturb.
Shani. All lies. Not a word of truth. Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
And now revel on. Time will come. I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherd? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely Ben with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year. What's the groom a-thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. The hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't! I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Miss...
I'm here, my That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear...
You seem to have enjoyed...
A kiss?
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles.
What's Geralt think about that?
Shani, darling.
Vladimir von Everec, go back whence you came.
Stay out of this.
Stop! Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everec will bother you no more.
Should get back to Olgierd soon.
And like that, it's over. Huh. Here, I thought I might get some more time with you. Silly, wasn't it?
Wouldn't say that.
Never mind. I should find Aldona.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a...
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a...
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besides, seize the night. Seize your...
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something. Here's...
Still here?
You and I see each other so rarely. Right.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today?
Well...
To tonight.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels.
Let's...
Good. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a man. Gotta admit, though.
Mean chasing a...
Forgetting something.
True.
His will, sure, but my body felt it.
Vizima, you mean? Oh.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it.
Never you worry, sir.
Sir.
Oh, thank you,
Seems the...
A bride's father and his son-in-law?
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen.
Mean the differences in what?
Mm-hmm.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents...
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved.
What kind of...
So far?
You only ever bring home fiddlers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or...
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect. I wasn't in the mood.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities.
Change just...
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering.
That I cannot tell.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. And I aim to be direct. Even more.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does. To yourself either. Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
So buckwheat millet, they say. It'll pay off, they say.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Stay out of my way.
Kicking. Your parents got a turn and mix for the last day.
What?
Please. Have you any children?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? If possible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. and talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vlodimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Everyone to me! To me!
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternising with civilians is not allowed.
Purpose of your visit?
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
White gold and mother of pearl with topaz insets, sold to Madame Villepin.
Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads, at a starting price of 2,000 crowns.